What is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Carcel. Welcome back to another video. The Toronto Blue Jays start tomorrow evening. I'm excited. Blue Jays Nation. I know everyone is. Welcome back to Blue Jays Corner. As we all know, the Toronto Blue Jays are not playing in the Rogers Center this year. Last year they played in Buffalo. This year they're playing at the TD Ballpark in Dunedin, Florida. New renovations that came in 2020, so the Blue Jays will be playing at their own home. They don't have to get rights to a new home. They'll be playing safely in Florida at their own home. So that'll be the background for the rest of the Blue Jays season. So hopefully you guys like it. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So the Toronto Blue Jays, so we're going to talk about the preseason if I didn't get that out of the way in the title. We're going to talk about the preseason and what the Blue Jays did in the preseason to get ready for the regular season. So the Grapefruit League, the Blue Jays actually went 17-9-3. That 3 being ties, of course, because we all know in preseason that the Grapefruit League games end in 7 innings. So yeah, the Blue Jays 16-9-3. They were a dynamite club in the Grapefruit League this year. Now, obviously, we can't count those as actual wins due to the fact that there's injuries and the best players of the roster are not playing because there's no points involved. So there's not much we can account for. All we know, we had a pretty good preseason. And that gives us some expectations that we're going to be a pretty darn good team heading into the regular season. And I think this is going to be a Blue Jays team that's going to play phenomenal. This is a full 162 game season, back with the 162 games. Finally, it's back. We're back to real baseball, and it looks like the Blue Jays are going to have a pretty nice schedule ahead of them. Now, the preseason, they played teams like Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Yankees, Detroit, Baltimore, all over the place with the schedule in the preseason. But they got a lot of the Yankees. They got Texas. They got the Angels, back to the Yankees, Kansas City, Boston, Tampa, Washington. So pretty tough schedule. Some pretty good teams in their schedule. You know, you got the White Sox coming up later in the year. Oakland, we play a 4-game series. Houston, Atlanta Braves. Not an easy schedule at all. The Blue Jays are going to be a playoff contender, and the league has recognized that and give them a tougher schedule. So hopefully it dies down at one point, because honestly, it doesn't really get easy until the All-Star game. So the Blue Jays are going to have a really tough season ahead of them. I'm excited for this team. I know Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s lost like 50 pounds. So that's exciting, knowing that he was one of the bigger guys on the team last year. It's exciting to see that he's going to be an impact player. I saw him on third base in the preseason. Looked pretty good. Looked pretty fresh out there and pretty quick. I'm liking how much of a talent he is becoming for his team. Bo Bichette, one of the top-notch players in his team now. Kevin Biggio, a little bit of an underdog, underestimated a little bit, but he gets the job done. George Springer, I mean, come on, George Springer. Oh, he is going to be such a good player for the Blue Jays roster. Amazing outfielder, and something that the Blue Jays needed, really good depth in their outfield, and just another big hitter, another big swinger. Teoscar Hernandez, we all know it's Teoscar Hernandez, amazing player, was the best player for the Blue Jays last season. Randall Grichuk, unbelievable outfielder, needs to work on the hitting a little bit, but that's besides the point. You know, our team is just so well in depth. We got some good relievers. Our starting pitching is a little bit worrisome, but you know, we got all in time to fix that. It's going to be a fun year. This is going to be a year where, you know, last year I think was a year they got the chance to really understand their team and, you know, kind of calculate and kind of tweak their team a little bit to see what they really like about this team and the core players around it. This year, I think it's showtime. I think it's showtime for the Blue Jays. I think it's time to finally get back in a regular playoffs. I think the Blue Jays have what it takes to do that. I think it's going to be a fun year. Like I said last year. I said last year was going to be a fun year regardless of the losing. You know, I didn't know they were going to make the playoffs. To be fair, they wouldn't have made the playoffs in the regular season if there weren't those extra spots because of COVID, so they wouldn't have made it anyways. I don't know. You know, this is going to be a fun year for the Blue Jays. Hopefully they make the playoffs. Do I expect them with how good our conference has gotten? No, I do not expect them to make the playoffs. Not one bit. Not one bit. They're not ready yet, but they're on the right path. Bo Bichette believes they can make the playoffs. George Springer knows they can make the playoffs. Marcus Siemens as well also believes they can make the playoffs, and he's an underestimated guy as well. Don't rest on Marcus Siemens. He's an amazing player. He's going to be a good one for the Blue Jays, a good rotation player, but also can hit the ball pretty well. So stay tuned for Marcus Siemens. He's going to be a good guy for this team. Lots of good stuff to look out for this season. Alejandro Kirk, Jordan Romano are some of the names that come to mind for some of the rookies that we're going to be looking at. Nate Pearson, we're always looking at him, right? He's 24 years old and still a stud. He's got lots of potential. Finally, we may be able to see some of Austin Martin. Who knows? It's only time will tell if Austin Martin will finally get a Blue Jays start coming this season. I think he needs one more year. I think the year after that, Austin Martin's on the team. 100%. I think he'll be on the team. But let's not ramble on for too long. The Blue Jays have their first regular season game tomorrow against the Yanks at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And it's going to be a fun one. Just going to be fun to watch. AJ Cole against Hyun-Jin Ryu. It's going to be a great game. Garrett Cole against Hyun-Jin Ryu. I don't know why I said AJ Cole. That's a soccer player. But, yeah, Garrett Cole against Hyun-Jin Ryu. I'm excited to watch this game tomorrow. Unfortunately, it is at 1 p.m. so it won't be at a prime time. But I'm just excited to watch the Blue Jays this year. I can't wait to keep making videos for you guys, and just excited for the process. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and turn on your post notifications to get notified when the videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family, as it helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in Dunedin. But tomorrow, it's at the Bronx. Take it easy, guys.